That's a Let's welcome back to another part of Final Fantasy XVI. Let's just get right into it, guys. Let's dive into what I'm assuming is going to be a cutscene right away from traveling here. Do I remember what we're doing? No. It's been a while since I recorded the last one. Leon's still sleeping. I get that. What were we doing now that we... Oh, we're traveling the same way to meet his, assistant, attendant. I don't remember why Clive and Jill are going there though. To meet with... It's not to do with his uncle, is it? Cloak and Dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I just kind of wanted to see if I was allowed to travel somewhere else. Ah, see, look! I knew I'd be allowed to travel somewhere else. So, where do we need to go for everything? We'll go to Dalamil first. We'll just go down it. Rendezvous with Goats in Dalamil, so we'll do that. Because there's lots of quests and I want to do them all, so this part will be definitely dedicated to quests if you could not already gather, guys. On balance was actually just in the hideaway, wasn't it? I realised that was the one with the scales with the kids, and that's actually, we just never went and finished it. I'll make sure to go do that after this as well, actually.
He shouldn't be too hard to find, Goots.
No, he's a big guy.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Found him.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right.
Does it matter about the
It's
rumors,
like
really?
I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Charon's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Maybe
But
just
it'd
someone
be
with
a
the same name.
bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Charon hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
So it's probably just someone using her name and trying to slander her, right? Can I get over there? Just let me jump. Just let me jump. Just let me jump. Okay. Going all the way around and to the right. I do wish we had a better option of running sometimes. It is weird that you can sprint when you're out in the field and you can't sprint in town. It's not like the worst thing ever, but
What a mess. Where do we even...
it makes it a bit slower.
You fought very bravely.
Like, I get not being able to ride a
Safety
chocobo
of the town is
around in the town, but I'm not even gonna take the chocobo. I'm just gonna run. But at the same time, very much.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
This is where we met Gav when we were taking him on a romantic date, wasn't it?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Sure.
Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Okay. I haven't did some combat. I can beat up like 2 people and 2 dogs. Oh, 3 people and 2 dogs. Sorry, my bad.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Who's to bet that there's more coming in after this? Actually, I'm not gonna gig up there just in case. Ah, see, knew it. I felt it, guys. I felt it. That'll do. And then I'll do this. Don't mind me. Just gonna charge up and kill you all with this. Don't mind me. Be on your merry way. Look, I'm just getting juggled by the megaphone. Anyone else? Oh, some people didn't get hit by it. Hello. I thought Joshua was one of the hired muscle there. I'm not used to seeing him in the party. He's got like ragged clothes of it.
Farewell.
Well, there you go. Simple enough. So the man was just talking bad? Is that it?
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Charon's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Charon. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
Do it!
You're not worth the effort.
Boop!
Now be gone.
Hey!
Before I change my mind.
Waiting for them to stop speaking. I was
Fucking
gonna pop Charon.
coward.
I
Did
need
you
to
just
find
swear at me?
Goots. Right now.
You done? Welcome in, Jack. How are you doing? Thank you very much. I need to check my something. What are we on? 7? Did
Get
it go
your
up?
filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
I don't know if it went up.
Stop calling me
I should have checked
names!
before.
And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough.
I don't think it did. I think it need
For they are
updated.
not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goot, are you alright?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After
good.
what she did, it is only
Oh.
right.
Oh my god.
She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
Oh my god, hello.
That loathsome harpy's very existence
You
is a crime.
dropped something indeed,
and I
hello.
will not allow it to continue.
Anyway, for the scene to stop playing
was it?
before I shout at you.
I have no quarrel with you. Only with your
Forgot I'm a mod.
employer.
Yeah, you've always been a mod.
Run along now. You need not pay for her
Mods don't need to
sins.
drop subs.
No,
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goops, no.
Enough, all of you.
I'm gonna conquer the world.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
As if Clive is going to allow that to happen.
Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Why would Clive not just disarm him?
Fuck!
I'm gonna pause it manually. So welcome in, Jack. Thank you so much. You know you never need to give subs. You know what you doing? What making you feel subness today? But yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. But it's never required. But I mean, we definitely hit the sub goal then of 10 if you gifted me 10. So that means I play Dark Souls 3 next month. Need to give back to the people who appreciate me. Oh well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm going to read what this is. A spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pal over all Philistia. The unbalance in the ether that resulted not only sapped the potency of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest not only with his glowing thralls, but aether floods turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashics. I'm working the whole weekend. I'm off.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself.
Yeah, I had to get time off work,
So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Chacho just gotta take his eye? Oh? Alright. Murder.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Oh, bless.
Remind me never to cross you, Charon.
Yeah, I mean, we knew she had a glass eye because I'm pretty sure the first ever time we looked at our little information character thing, it told us she had a glass eye, so it wasn't something that surprised me. Let's go back and we'll talk to Karen. We'll also talk to the woman about the scales. We'll probably end off after that, and then we'll get on to the next side quest. And I think there's other side quests that we need to do. Out with the ones that we've already. I mean, it keeps saying a new quest has been. It's all new. Everything's available. Just screaming at me like, yeah, you've got 6 million quests. Do them all. I'm like, okay, damn. I'll do what you tell me to, game.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Poor gentle
Aye.
giant.
Well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Aww.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well.
Yeah, what happens when she dies?
Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Quest complete. That's a nice wee one. A little bit more backstory on Karen, I guess. It doesn't tell us much of where she came from. What is it? Displayed in Claire's chambers. Okay, we'll read that. I'm guessing the description it gives you is probably the same as what you would read in the
Seems the hideaways.
did it say archives? But I like to read them when I'm looking at them on the wall.
Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the 3 of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
So did she accept it, or did she get a room? I mean, they said in exchange, so does she not go to the university anymore? In which case, where did she run off to? When she fled from the hideaway. Anyway, we need to go and obtain things, but I also want to go check the missives.
Did you see the pair?
Is that what it's called? Missives? Because it said we had quests there, and I may as well pick them up while I'm here. Please tell me there's not like 6, okay. I mean, there's 5 things, but there's only one quest. The Guardians are getting along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what threats remain down in the reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you're a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I feel the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more the nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry that overwhelmed. While Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you'll forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite. Did we not take him under our wing? Hardworking. So as you can see, he has already learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm was none more worthy than you. You have the town's thank for helping us rid the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of the like. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared good should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry the rank of the captain begin to weigh heavy upon his shoulders. Just I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the veil's doors. Who's this? Oh, it's him. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake pits in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have the better half to thank. She put on quite a performance as for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another. Might I suggest you work on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiffer limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? And the quest. Hello. Sebastian Rutherford. Sent shell to Lord Byron's okay. I apologize for the sudden untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other than whom I may turn to. You most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to form his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of material aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits in the back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come to see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Yeah. Is it going to take me right there, or?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Manservant.
Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Do we need to prioritize it, or will it just go on to... I forget if it just goes on to it anyway. But no, I do need to read this, and then I'll go run over just to see this one. With the tippet dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brother, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. An ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Charon for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the Canton shopkeeper, when packed with herbs and amber, and left to smoulder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick run over to what's his name? Gouts. I always have to remember because it's similar to Goots, but it's not. It's Gouts. Let's run over to Gouts and just see what other quests are available to us, as it did pop up with new quests once we actually travelled to the new area, so I imagine there might be quests out with the hideaway.
Did you see that?
Obviously we can't take them all on. Well, we can, but like, we only can have 3 active at a time. And I like just having 3 active at a time. Makes me go less insane.
How are you doing?
Having a look.
Quick look.
Bad blood. Oh, thank God, there's only one that works out fantastically. Is that where we're heading to? That is where we're heading to.
Oh,
You got more stuff?
I wasn't expecting you back.
Oh, we got
You earned this.
no risk, no reward.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Other quests other than the S rank that destroys my life? Oh, there is. Oh, it's a C rank! how very sad. I'm gonna ignore it for now. We're gonna do the quest. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to put that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments because they are comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!